That was England in 1819 with Sirens right here on LA On Air. Love those guys. Shout out to the Calloway brothers. They've been traveling all across the U.S. and doing an amazing job. So, oh yes, representing Louisiana well. Of course, they're out of Baton Rouge. We've been telling you about these interviews we had coming up, and we ended up delaying them a week just to make sure you truly enjoyed the holiday season and to make sure we shine light on the awesome red carpet event we were granted permission to cover. Cool friends, as we told you about earlier on. Now, here it is. The interviews you've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, LA On Air, we're very honored to get access into Dharma to interview one of our favorite homegrown bands who have now went on to the Austin, Texas area. And we all know that Austin is definitely considered a music mecca here in the area. Well, we got to interview one of my favorites. Crazy guys, you gotta love them. They definitely make it a party anytime they're here in the Lake City, or anywhere else for that matter. Here it is, my interview with the Lochness Mobsters, right here on LA On Air. Bray J here from LA On Air with the Lochness Mobsters. We love you. This is their huge party. Of course, Mikey's celebrating his birthday. How are you doing?
Yeah, what up, 27?
Oh, man, yeah, he ruined it.
You're that old?
Yeah. Hey, man.
I'm just messing with you. So tell me, y'all are doing it big in Texas. We see it on Facebook constantly. Very proud of y'all representing the Lake City.
Okay.
Hooking up with some. There we go. Hooking up with some really awesome bands, and y'all bringing them here.
As much as we can get from Austin, Texas, we'll bring back to Louisiana.
We love that.
Yeah.
So, how important is tonight for you? I know every time y'all come back, it's a huge party, as you can tell.
As soon as this got booked, I have been marking my calendar, just jogging in place. For
Yes.
It.
Yeah, it's always good to come back home.
Of course.
I love home, man. Like, I get to see all you beautiful people and
It's just great.
get to play with the rock and rollers of the rock and roll.
Now, for our listeners, go ahead.
Well, as he's making phrases up, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm doing it wrong.
I don't, it's my
We're
birthday.
all
I
heavily
didn't-
intoxicated.
That's fine. Now, for our friends listening across the state, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Brooks Lumpkin.
Tay Lumpkin.
Michael Chavez.
All right. And tell me, so seeing this, I mean, honestly, while we have awesome bands, no disrespect to any of them, this is for y'all. This is y'all's welcome home party.
This is our
And Dharma's kind of become y'all's staple spot.
love
This building is awesome.
Yeah.
Dharma's awesome. Everybody.
And you're about to go on stage. How excited are y'all?
too excited. We haven't been here in over 2 months.
Yeah.
2-3 months.
Been a while.
And we've actually brought some bands from Austin, Texas to have a good old
Church
time.
Shoes, Holy Wave, representing.
Yeah, we're about to have a good old rock and roll time.
I
Yeah.
love
the
that.
year of Daniel's car.
In the year of Daniel's car.
Well, and everybody's waiting for y'all to get on stage. Anything else you want to say to our listeners?
I would like to tell people that they should wear more car seats. Like, even adults should be in car seats because, like, people getting wrecked on a regular basis. And if you're getting a wreck, you should be in a car seat.
Tay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lochness Mobsters.
Thanks, brother. Thank you, Bray J.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Lake Charles's own, the Lochness Mobsters. I love Michael. I love my guy, Brooke. And, of course, Tay, ladies and gentlemen. Next time I'm going to catch them when they drive into town. And when I say drive into town, I mean literally as they open their doors from Texas, literally one small step back into Louisiana. I'm going to be there. We're going to do the interview then. Oh, you got to love them. Well, we want to thank them because they introduced us to some awesome bands who I really believe are going to take the music scene by storm. Of course, I'm talking about here locally, Rootbeer Mermentau. Heard of them, hadn't met them prior to that night at Dharma. And, of course, Holy Wave, really, really cool guys, down to earth, love them as well, from Austin. And, of course, last but certainly not least, Church Shoes. I like that. I looked down at my feet when I mentioned their name, actually. I was like, am I wearing church shoes right now? Anyway, we got those interviews coming up next. Here's some music for you. Representing Lafayette, here's some buddies of ours. It's Big Blue by the Specklers, right here on LA On Air.
Turn around, stop asking how we got there, stop asking how we got there, and I'm bound to do the wrong thing. Isn't that something?
There you have it, the Specklers with Big Blue representing Lafayette. Oh, yes. Now here we go. How about we go over to Austin, Texas? We're going to interview, or air the interview, I should say, with the two bands we met, thanks to Lochness Mobsters. Then we're going to go back to home, and we'll talk with Rootbeer Mermentau. Here it is, making their interview debut, right here on LA On Air. This is Church Shoes out of Austin, Texas. Showing love to Texas, right here on LA On Air. Bray J here with you, LA On Air. We're outside of Dharma right now with Church Shoes out of Austin, Texas. How you guys doing tonight?
Going good.
All right, if you would, please introduce yourselves.
Gabe.
Joe.
Mitch.
Nick.
Keith.
And the last person, Keith, he's the man of mystery in the band. So congratulations. He's been nominated. So tell me, how did y'all, you were elected. I'm sorry, my apologies. Keith has been elected, ladies and gentlemen. So how did y'all end up hooking up with these guys? How'd you end up in Dharma?
It was all through the Lochness Mobsters, man. They moved from Lake Charles over to San Marcos. We played some shows with them in Austin, and we're headed out on a long tour, headed up to New York City, Chicago, Midwest, all the good stuff. And they were kind enough to let us come here and play for y'all folks.
Well, we're very happy to have you here. Like, I'm sure y'all know this already because y'all are in Austin and all, but Austin is like the Mecca, and everybody here, of course, aspires to get there or to have some type of relation. So to have y'all here, truly, I appreciate that. Huge honor.
Thank you so much.
And then especially if you're about to go on tour, that's huge. Y'all get to kind of kickstart it here in a sense, right?
Exactly.
We're very honored. All right, so tell me a little about yourselves. Do you have a genre that y'all would say identifies y'all, or if you can explain your music for us?
Rock and roll, American music, the Kinks,
It's rock and roll music, man.
rock and roll music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on out here, so they're a little distracted right now.
No, just rock and roll overall. Just any type of rock and roll, any way you put it. We like
shake to
we
it.
love it.
You can vibe to it.
There you go.
We like Will and Jennings. We like the Kinks. We like Tom Petty. We like the Modern Lovers.
We like all these pretty girls you got here in fucking Lake Charles, man.
Well, y'all can enjoy them. Y'all have fun. Welcome to Lake Charles, the Lake City as I call it. So
We couldn't find any alligators.
we'll get you some of those. They have them in the backyards, as they say. So what would you like to tell our listeners about your band?
We like to tell y'all that that we're constantly out here making some rock and roll music, and look for us again in the Lake Charles area very soon, or try to find us online. We're on Bandcamp, we're on iTunes, we're on all the major outlets.
You can find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And when did y'all's tour kick off officially?
Well, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all start in Austin?
Yeah, we started in Austin. Yeah.
I'd say it kicked off right here in Lake Charles, man.
That's what I like to hear. There we go.
We were kind of kicking rocks for a few days, and then we got here, and the party really started.
There you go. And I get to have you first, right? This is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, for real.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Church Shoes, ladies and gentlemen, right here in the Lake City. Look for them on Facebook and every other major player out there, I guess you'd say, to listen to music. Major players. There we go.
Nation, everything.
I like that. As they kick off their tour. And I'm going to follow you now. It's pretty cool. An Austin band right here in the Lake City. Thank you all, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Thanks so much to Church Shoes for allowing us to speak with them. Let me just say, it was so loud, okay? So loud at Dharma. So packed, so full. The Polizia, I like to call them, I live Italiano. The Polizia, they passed up and down Broad Street, I don't know how many times. And I thought for sure one of them were going to do something, say something. Well, that never happened because Alyssa and Derry keep it very well maintained. And everybody behave themselves, and we appreciate that. We want to keep our area looking good and safe and clean and out of trouble. no fines, right, guys? Anyway, we had to cross the street to interview them because it was so loud. I mean, even if I went to behind the building, the parking lot back there, people, passing by, it was just loud. So we had to cross the street, and I kept telling them one day, we'll have our official studio, hopefully glass-fronted. If any potential sponsors listening right now, consider us when you go to invest in the music industry. Let us be a part of that for you. Here it is now, our interview with Holy Wave, again representing Austin, Texas, making their interview debut right here on LA On Air. Bray J here with you, LA On Air, outside of Dharma where the party keeps going. We're here now with Holy Wave, 3 of the 5 members, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct. Yeah.
And y'all represent Austin.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about y'all's band.
It's a rock and roll band, and I want people to like it, and I think they do. But
I love their enthusiasm.
Can't be sure. Can't be sure.
I love their shirts, too. Describe your shirt for me.
It's a mouth with a tongue coming out. I don't know what it's all about,
But you liked it enough to wear it.
but it looks really
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. And your shirt, please.
It's a kitten.
A cute kitten.
I mean, that's debatable, yeah.
I think it's cute. And then you have a button as well. Is that y'all's band's button, or what is that?
Yeah, it's our pentagram button.
I like that. Cool deal. And sorry, your shirt's kind of...
My shirt's pretty plain,
Yeah.
I like to do that.
So go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then you can name the 2 that are absent right now.
I'm Julian.
My name is Joey.
I'm Dustin, and Ryan and Kyle are nowhere to be found.
They're running amok right now.
They are running
Running amok in Dharma somewhere.
somewhere in Dharma.
So if you can, tell me, though, how did it feel to play on stage here at Dharma for the first time, and to see the crowd here and the energy, and how can you describe that?
Younger kids here. We don't see many X's in Austin on people's hands.
Beautiful, beautiful women.
Beautiful women, yeah, definitely.
I heard that from the other band. Y'all have fun. So, tell me, how long y'all been together?
We've been playing music together for about 10 years, I guess.
Wow.
Holy Wave's been together about 4.5, 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
We all moved to Austin from El Paso, Texas to start Holy Wave.
Pretty cool, man. And y'all been doing well?
Yeah, it was the best thing we ever did was move over there, probably.
Awesome.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
We're really rich.
Good. Good. I need to start hanging out with y'all more often.
Yeah.
I'll call y'all up when I head to...
Emotionally rich.
We're
Oh,
emotionally rich. I mean, we can probably buy you a couple things off a dollar menu if you want.
that'll work.
I'll buy you some.
I appreciate it. I'll call y'all up when I'm in Austin.
Yeah, there you go.
So, are y'all doing a tour at all? Have y'all discussed a tour? Have y'all done it before? Where are y'all at as a band?
We've toured a couple times. This is like a short stint. We're doing just like 3 days this weekend and then a couple days next week.
And what are the cities y'all have played in?
Like this week?
It's with this short tour that y'all doing.
We're doing Lake Charles, New Orleans, and then Houston, and then we're going to do Austin next week and San Antonio next weekend.
Cool. Do you know the venues you're playing at in New Orleans and Houston?
Yeah, we played Siberia like 2 times.
Yeah, that's where our show is
Yeah,
this
it's
time,
our
too.
3rd time playing there.
And then in Houston, we're playing at Mangoes.
Yeah, New Orleans is really cool to us so far.
Yeah.
And Houston as well.
Anything else y'all like to say to our listeners?
I love you.
Oh, okay. You gonna sing a little tune for us?
Do it.
Come on, even if it sucks, do it. You got to. Come on. Show some love.
I got the
I want to be
weed.
inside you.
All right, there we go. Holy Wave, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of the 5.
We love you.
There you go. How can they find y'all on Facebook or anywhere else?
Do a bunch of drugs and then Google search Holy Wave.
Yeah,
And you'll
that
find
usually
us.
comes up.
Scratch the first part. All right.
Scratch the first part.
Thank y'all so much. An honor to meet y'all. Thanks to have y'all. I mean, really means a lot to have y'all here in the Lake City. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lake Charles.
We love Lake Charles.
And we all certainly love Austin, Texas. Very honored to have met them. Now, as you heard, Holy Wave and Church Shoes, they were doing a tour, one of them bigger than the other, tour-wise, what cities they were going to cover. Check them out, though, all of them. Lochness Mobsters, Holy Wave, Church Shoes. And, if I may